Yo, what's up? Action Figure Junkie back with you with another custom G.I. Joe Classified action figure created from G.I. Joe Classified action figure. Who's this? Well, this, my friends, is a representation of one of the OG-13 Zap. The rocket launcher, if you want to call it a bazooka. I don't know. I think that's an outdated term. I don't think that's a name of a weapon that truly exists anymore, but a lot of people like to use the term bazooka. Anti-aircraft, anti-tank missile, rocket launcher, just a big bad weapon. And this one is created to look like the OG-13 figure from 1982. So what did we do here? How do we do it? Well, when the Grunt figure came out, I looked at that with a really, customizer's eye and thought, wow, that guy's got a lot of potential to be other figures, because, a lot of characters in the OG line were really kind of basic, so they don't have to be, you don't have to go too far out of the box in creating them to kind of get that same feel. Add a couple of little details here, little details there, and it's a very easy representation of a classic figure. So what did we do here? Well, first of all, it's pretty obvious that the rocket launcher, the side rifle, and the backpack, they did not come from Hasbro G.I. Joe. That came from Gridiron Studios. I've mentioned them before in some of my videos. It's a really cool place where you can really get some good stuff to either accentuate your figures, add to them, or straight up make cool customs out of them, because they're kind of looking at the G.I. Joe line as, yo, how can we make this better? How can we improve on this? How can we help nerds like Junkie make customs? So he's got this really great rocket launcher. I'll be honest, the back that's black, that came from a Snow Serpent's rocket launcher, which is very, very similar to that. The original green one that came with him, it fell off as I was taking pictures of him outside in the snow. Yeah, so there's no snow out there anymore, but I can't find it because that was my bad. I took a really cool green thing and took it outside on my lawn. We all have these stories, although most of them date back to childhood. Anywho, it happened to fit on perfect. I got 3 Snow Serpents with 3 rockets. I'm never going to have the rocket launchers on all 3 of them, so it was kind of a fair trade-off. If I ever want to photograph all 3 of them with the rocket launchers, then I can just take that off and put it on one of theirs. So there's a fix. You got to think outside the box sometimes, and when you lose your gear, it's on you. So anyway, this rocket launcher is really, really awesome. I love the way he holds it, and it comes with 3 rockets. Now, how you put them on, slide that up. Maybe you get another custom guy in the back, or another custom figure, slide it on, close that, boom. I love this. It's such a cool weapon. Very updated version of a rocket launcher for a modern figure. How dope is this rifle? Sorry, my hands are all over the video, but that's how AFJ does it. Ooh, look at that. I love that rifle. So, a lot of the OG-13s and a lot of G.I. Joe figures in general kind of had one specific weapon that made them, special, what they specialized in. Like Flash had that awesome laser rifle connected to his backpack. You best believe I'm hoping that either Hasbro makes one of him or I make my own. But it's cool to also have something on the side that can be used, in your play, in your photography, when all your missiles are used up. Well, if all your missiles are used up, you're virtually useless unless you got a really sweet sidearm. So this was also from Gridiron Studios. The helmet was from Gridiron. Now, I took that Grunt face. I'll hold it for a second. I'll just let it spin. I took the Grunt face. I painted the hair black, painted a mustache on him, and painted the eyebrows. The mustache kind of represents more the 25th anniversary figure. The 25th anniversary figure was definitely made to look unique and special. I dare say Hispanic. He is Hispanic. His name is Rafael Melendez, I think. No, oh shoot, that's a fail. Anyway, he's definitely a Hispanic character. So and his hair was always black, especially in, you know, more the modern representations. The 25th anniversary, he had black hair, so this one had to do that too. So he also comes with a really sweet walkie. Most of Gridiron Studios backpacks come equipped with some form of communication device. Usually it's this really cool walkie-talkie that I love. They hold them really well, fantastic. Now, for the Grunt body, I didn't really do too much. I didn't care to change the paint color because I thought it looked pretty perfect. That spot on, that kind of OD green. I left most of the accessories that came with Grunt for this figure because they just seemed to fit perfectly with a classic figure. Although he did need, in my opinion, this black strap, this black like shoulder strap, because that's what the original Zap had, and he has a backpack, so he needs to hold a backpack. Now that, I believe that came from, if I remember correctly, it was Articulated Icons, Fouche Articulated Icons, the Feudal Series Ninjas. I have several of those because it's such an amazing figure. So one of them was able to kind of donate that to him. So that is basically this Zap in a nutshell. A couple of really cool weapons, a black strap, some paint apps on a face and head. Now I would take the helmet off, but it fits really, really snugly, and I'm afraid I'm gonna pull the head off, which is a double-edged sword. I mean, that helmet's never fallen off, unlike the back of his bazooka. Unless I heat it up, I put some hot water and I can get it off, but you get the gist. Plus it also really keeps him looking unique and different from Grunt. So if I got a Grunt on the shelf next to him or in a picture next to him, you're never gonna confuse the two just because their bodies are kind of similar. So that's him in a nutshell, my friends. Thank you so much for watching. Please feel free to check out my other videos, like, subscribe, comment, all that stuff all the YouTubers tell you to do. I appreciate you guys. Whatever nerd thing you do you boo. And as always, I got it back. In parting, what do we say?